Hello everyone, I am Jennifer studying in first year MCom from MPM Government First Grade College Karkala. Now I am going to give a short presentation on the topic human resource planning. Human resource planning is a starting point in the staffing function. The term resource or human resource signifies abilities, capacities, and skill which can be developed through continuous interaction in an organizational setting. Now, let's see the meaning of human resource planning. Human resource planning is the process by which an organization ensures that it has the right number and kind of people who are capable of effectively completing those tasks that will help the organization achieve its overall objectives. Human resource planning is a process of identifying the availability and need of human resource in a right number, in a right time, and in a right place to achieve the objectives of the organization. Definition of human resource planning. According to Chabra, Ahuja and Jain, manpower planning may be expressed as a process by which the management ensures the right number of people and kind of people at the right place at the right time doing the right things. Characteristics of human resource planning. Balanced staffing. If there is any vacant position in the organization, at that time there is a need of replacing the people. For example, if a person or employee of a particular organization met with an accident and he died, or if any employee fired from the company, or if employee got promotion, at this time there is a need of replacing the people. Human resources planning search for the best available person to fill the place from within or outside the organization, who have the capacity to handle the challenging job. Optimum utilization of resource. Human resource planning develops this manpower at its best in terms of efficiency, which later utilizes the other resources available in the organization to achieve its objectives. To achieve the organizational goals, organization make best use of all resources. Organization must utilize manpower in a proper manner. Optimum utilization of manpower make the organization one step closer to achieve its objectives. Having manpower inventory. There are several departments in the organization which heads employees under it which have several skills and abilities. Human resources planning places suitable employees into a suitable department or right person in a right time and in a right place. Human resources planning helps in creating large inventory of manpower. These employees coordinate with each other for the achievement of the objectives of the organization. Creating a healthy environment. Employees get job satisfaction only when they like to work in the organization. Human resources planning helps in creating the best possible environment for the employees by providing them with the best tools and equipment, guidance, emotional support, and hand holding in the tough time. Continuous process. There is a cycle of hiring and firing of employees which keep continuously moving just like the cycle of life and death. Every employee have to leave the organization one day due to death, retirement, health issues, change in job, etc. So, organization continuously hire new employee on a regular basis to continue their operation. Future oriented. Human resources is a future oriented process and is always ready to face any new change in the future within or outside the organization and continuously and develops the organizational manpower as per those future needs and requirements. Human resources planning also forecast or predict the future demand and supply of manpower. Process of manpower planning. Job analysis, skill inventory, personnel forecasting, projecting supply of human resource, comparing forecast demand with projected supply, preparation of action plan, training and development program, evaluation of manpower planning effectiveness. Job analysis. Job analysis may be defined as a process of discovering and identifying the pertinent information related to the nature of the job, qualities and qualification required to that job, physical and mental capacities to required to a job, duties and responsibilities of the job, necessary skills required to perform a job, etc. Skill inventory. To understand the nature of the recruitment and development problems, it is necessary to determine the inventory of different skills and talents existing in the organization. The management must try to develop in advance the talented employees to occupy the managerial position in the future. Personnel forecasting. In order to forecast the number of personnel required at a particular plant, the workload analysis will have to be done. And on the basis of workload of the plant, workforce analysis will have to be carried out. Workload analysis. Workload analysis is used to determine how many employees of various types are required to achieve total production targets. Projecting supply of human resource. Human resource not only estimate number and kind of employees for a period but also forecast or predict how many and which type of or kind of employees with the organization after 1 year, 2 years and so on. This is done on the basis of present available data. Comparing forecast demand with projected supply. The human resources planner must compare the forecast demand for human resources with the projected internal supply of human resource before coming to any conclusion. Internal supply refers to employees within the organization. This exercise should be carried out department and skill wise to know the differentials or surplus of various types of personnel in future. Preparation of action plan. Long-term employment program must be chalked out to deal with the expected deficit of manpower. This piece deals with the planning how the organization can obtain the required number of right types of personnel as reflected by the personnel forecasting. Training and development program. The preparation of skill inventory helps in identifying training and development needs of the organization. Training for learning new skills and for refreshing the memory is necessary not only for new employees but also for old employees. Training is very essential part of growth. Providing training and development human resources planning gives in-depth knowledge about the work to the employees. Evaluation of manpower planning. Human resources planning program will be effectively if it can anticipate the differentials of various skills well in time so that steps are initiated for recruitment of required human resource. Significance of human resource planning. Defining future personnel need. Human resources planning defines future personnel need and this becomes basis of recruiting and developing personnel. Human resources planning draft a proper plan for the future. It defines the demand and supply of manpower. It is not easy task to the HR manager to make a proper manpower planning. It takes present and past and any available data to draw the plan for future period. By using this data, it predicts the future need. Coping with changes. Every organization is trying to compete on the basis of technology and managerial talents which have resulted in global talent war. In this war, only those companies survive which adopt a formal knowledge and skill resulting in surplus manpower in some areas and shortage in other areas. Human resource planning helps in creating a balance in such a situation as through this manpower needs and availability can be identified much in advance. Providing base for developing talents. Jobs are becoming more and more knowledge oriented. This has resulted in changes profile of manpower. Human resource planning always try to bring productive workforce for the purpose of optimum utilization of manpower. There are many talented people in the job market. Human resources planning searches talented people for the job. So human resources planning not only benefit to the organization but it also helps talented people to get their dream job. Increasing investment in human resource. The cost of acquiring, developing and retaining personnel is increasing much faster than the average rate of inflation. Human resources planning tell the importance of manpower to the organization. So the top level management should increase the investment on human resource. So human resources planning can provide the best manpower to the organization. Forcing top management to involve in staffing. Systematic human resources planning forces top management of the organization to participate actively in total staffing functions, an area that has been neglected by most of companies until recently. Most of the organization not give much importance to the staffing. Human resources planning tell the importance of human resource in the organization. So the top level management get involved in staffing. I conclude my topic by saying human resources planning is crucial. It is also one aspect that organization should not take lightly. The performance and survival of the business depends largely on the human resource or employees that run the organization. Thank you.